What's up? This is Jason Ryan, writer and creator of Jericho Cutter and Izzy and Harold's Comic Shop and a bunch of other projects, creator of Odd Ninja Media. I'm doing this video because I recorded one to give an update on how things are going with Odd Ninja Media, where we've been since we've kind of disappeared, so to speak. But sound quality was bad. I didn't have a microphone plugged in and it was a little long. I said like 1,000 times, so please be patient with me. I'm not really used to being in front of the camera, but I've spent a lot of years behind the camera. So anyway, back to business. I'm doing this video. Number one, a lot of people close to me, a lot of people in my team and in my circle, social and professional circles, have constantly said you need to be more present. You need to be more visual. People need to see who you are. Um, my thought was I could just be behind the scenes, like my career as a producer, behind the scenes. I don't need to be on the camera. But in this world, in this day, and in the business that I'm in with Odd Ninja, you have to be present. People have to know who you are, and I, appreciate everybody who has told me that, and I'm making efforts to be more present. And I think it will be beneficial. Number one, for me to be able to connect with my audience and the readers and any fans, but also to show that there is a real human person behind Odd Ninja Media, especially in the days where AI is dominating every aspect of the creative space. It's good to see a human behind the brand. So thank you all for pushing me to do that. And here I am. So I did this video. I'm doing this video because I want to give a couple updates on what's been going on with Odd Ninja, re-engage with those of you who've been following from the beginning, connect with some of the new followers, and just give everybody a general update. So to get right to it, admittedly, things have been quiet for the last couple years. That is due, number one, to the Instagram page got hacked. Yeah, some random guy hacked the Facebook page tied to the Odd Ninja Media Instagram page. They were sending spam or doing something that violated the guidelines, and Meta suspended the Odd Ninja Media account. I think it's been deleted. I've been trying to reconnect it. I've sent numerous emails to customer service, which they claim you're speaking to a human, but I don't believe that's the case. But anyway, that happened about 2 years ago. It's like March or April of 2023. Shut down Instagram completely. So at the time, Instagram was a major part of the business as far as marketing and engaging with the clients and the customers and the readers and everybody. Working a full-time job while running the business, that was the most accessible way, and the easiest way that I could do at the time to, generate discussions, create new customers, engage with the existing customers, offer uh, entertaining content. It was everything. It was like the lifeline. And when the page got hacked and shut down, it kind of forced me to just take a step back. Eventually, after all the anger and the rage and the, who the hell is this random hacker? After all those feelings went away, then I reset, started a new account, um, Odd Ninja Media 720. 720 being the date that Odd Ninja Media was founded, July of 2020. So Odd Ninja Media 720 is the new. I jokingly call it the burner account, but now it is the official account because I think that other one is gone. So yeah, made a new Instagram account, to rebuild. Um, it's at like 80 followers. I got hacked at 7,000. So, I appreciate all 80 of the current followers, and hopefully we'll get back to where we were a couple years ago. So that was the first big thing that just kind of slowed things down. Then there were some production challenges that had to be addressed, which have since been addressed. But there were, production issues just shut things down because, if you got production issues, you can't make your product. So again, those have since been resolved. So those are the two big negative things that are the reason for the break, so to speak. The other side of it, on a positive note, during that downtime, there were a couple side missions, a couple side quests that helped to grow the business and help to grow exposure. The first of that was, or the first of those side quests was an opportunity to partner with a local business, Maple Lawn Wine and Spirits, and this was a deal between them and local breweries to you release like signature beers. And the owner of Maple Lawn Wine and Spirits, shout out to Mike, he approached me one day. He was familiar with what the things I was doing with Jericho Cutter, and he asked me, he's like, "Have you ever thought about doing um, labels, using your characters as labels?" It was all his idea, and I'll always be grateful to him for that. Because it's not something I ever really thought about. But when he presented it, there were really weren't any reasons for me not to do it. It was great. So yeah, did that. We ended up doing 5 different labels for 5 different beers, featuring Jericho Cutter characters. New original artwork featuring Jericho Cutter characters. We got one with Jericho, of course. There's one with Cyrus. There's a couple group ones. There's one with Tahira, one of the new characters being introduced. So it was a great experience. It was very rewarding, and it was cool to just see Jericho Cutter branding outside of my world of Odd Ninja. You go into a store and you see it in the store, or you go to an event and it's displayed out there. Like it was really dope. So that was something that it took a lot of time to, obviously, to design the labels and to get the artwork done and to conceptualize it and get it all together. So that obviously took our focus away from finishing Jericho Cutter 2 because of that opportunity. But that was a situation where it was worth taking a break because, it was a big opportunity. So that was cool. Really, really great experience. Met some great people, and, it was dope. So no complaints about that. And I look forward to doing it again. The other situation was similar. We did a collaboration with a fashion brand out of California, No One Clothiers, and it's a clothing line that was created by two of my best friends, Jamil Salim and Leonard Greer. Rest in peace to my brother Leonard. But we designed an exclusive T-shirt which incorporated their brand, and it featured Jericho Cutter artwork on the back. And that was something that just came up out of a conversation, like, yeah, we should do something, and then we did it. And it hasn't been formally released yet. I think that's planned for the near future. But that was another sidetrack, so to speak. And I don't want to say sidetrack like it was negative, but that was something that shifted attention from Jericho Cutter to something that benefits the company overall. So that was an amazing experience. I'm really looking forward to the official launch and getting it out there. But we did do some promo runs, and It was available at some pop-ups and stuff like that. So it was, it was a great opportunity. I did a whole photo shoot with the shirt. I'll share some of those pictures as well. And the whole team was involved, and it was, just masterminded and choreographed by the late great Leonard Greer. Um, so it was a great experience, and I'm really happy to have been part of that. So, in addition to that, also during the hiatus, I spent some time developing other projects, packaging existing projects, writing new projects, just to really bulk up the Odd Ninja offering. So, the downtime was still productive, but as productive as that is, the main mission is Jericho Cutter. So the big update is that Jericho Cutter is back. It's back fully in production. We are going through Jericho Cutter 2. Have some big surprises as it relates to Jericho Cutter 2 that I'll share at a later time. But just wanted to, reassure those of you who have been so supportive from the beginning, and those of you who are constantly, and I say that with love, but those who are constantly like, where's Jericho Cutter? What's up with Jericho Cutter 2? When you dropping Jericho Cutter 2? What's up? What's up? What's up? And me not really having a reason, a date, or an excuse other than, all the stuff I just laid out, but you just get tired of keep having to say the same thing. So really excited to be back. I have some other, not surprises, but I have some other information that I'll release about Jericho Cutter 2, and some, some cool new things, and some, you know, there's a lot of things brewing. So I look forward to being able to share that, but it's really just wanted to connect and make sure that everybody knew that we're still here. Odd Ninja is still here, still strong. Sound like Antoine Fisher. But we are still here, and we're back, and really looking forward to the future, and growing together, growing this community, and just making some dope content. So I appreciate the time that you took. This video actually ended up being longer than the original one that I said I was replacing, but that's okay. Maybe I'll edit it, trim it down a little bit. But thanks again. Stay tuned. Make sure, for those of you that haven't already, please go follow Odd Ninja Media 720 on Instagram. Follow the YouTube page, Odd Ninja Media. It's Odd Ninja Media everywhere else: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and then Instagram is Odd Ninja Media 720. So please make sure you follow, support, spread the word, and help us grow this thing. Grow grow this production company, movement, community. Let's grow it all. So thank you all for your support, and stay tuned for more. Peace. So, real quick, I told y'all I'm new to being on camera, but I forgot. I was talking about the beer. I actually have the cans that I can show. If the light doesn't mess with it, but that's the first one. Cutter's Haze. It's a hazy IPA. And then this is King's Blood. King's Blood Stout, aged in bourbon barrels. That's Tahira. So we did four different versions of this King's Blood. The other can is downstairs. That's the other one with Cyrus. And then this is the one with the group shot. And then there's another one. I left it downstairs. But there's another one. The fourth one, it's similar to this, but it's the Chamber of Roses. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, I forgot to mention that, and forgot to show the cans when I was doing the video. But that's what editing is for. So yeah, appreciate y'all. Peace.